Hello, and welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, where we correlate the spiritual with the natural. I'm
And
Cheryl,
I'm Sherry.
and we're here talking about those seasons and recognizing the seasons that you're in, right?
Right.
Because if you're in a season of renewal, with that renewal, you have to cultivate, right?
Exactly.
You have to come on, sister, help me.
Rotate your crop.
Rotate the crop. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
You can't continue to plant the same crop over and over
You
and
have to
over again.
you have to rotate it and know what needs to be planted with what. Look, because
Right.
some things you can't cross contaminate. So you
Right.
have to know in that season where you
Exactly.
are, because in the end, after you've cultivated and rotated, there's going to be a renewal, and
Right.
in that after that renewal is when you'll be able to reap the harvest, right?
Exactly, and go get your harvest.
And go get your harvest, right? But you just have to recognize the season you're in and be willing to work through it all, right?
Exactly. And it's not just going out there. You just gonna throw the seeds out there and just watch them grow.
Look, that's not Jack and the Beanstalk, right? You can't throw them out and expect as soon as you throw them out, like
the next day, like,
what happened? Here it is.
This is nice. I'm gonna go up here and just take what I want. No, honey, you better get on your knees. Sometimes it's back aches.
Right.
Sometimes your knees aching. Sometimes look, taking a step, your bones just cracking.
Right. What is it? Pain, sweat, and tears.
Right,
sometimes
honey,
even through that,
But honey, there is nothing like going to get a freshly pulled vegetable.
Look, fresh is the key word.
Exactly,
fresh, right?
Right. Something you
organic.
Right. And you can enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Right.
You can actually enjoy what you planted.
Right.
Or even if you didn't plant it and someone else planted it,
okay,
and they pulled it and said, "Come get some."
Okay.
Baby, go get it, because it is the best thing.
It's the best.
The thing you just said, the key is knowing when.
Right.
Unfortunately, not every day is going to be a harvest day in our lives.
Right.
But we have to recognize. We have to recognize where we are in these different seasons, and some of those seasons, as I said a minute ago, they're going to be backbreaking, heartbreaking. There are some seasons you just going to say, "Where is my return?
Where is it?"
And it's not going to be there, but stay focused.
Okay.
Continue to plant.
Okay.
Continue to water.
Okay.
Continue to turn that soil and work that thing. Because in Psalms 145:15, it says, "The eyes of all wait upon thee, and thou givest them their meat in due season."
Okay.
So at the end of all this hard work and all this turmoil and all this figuring out, working out, and all those things, you're going to get your meat in due season. So even though every day may not be harvest, harvest is upon us.
It's upon
harvest
us.
is coming.
Right.
So get on that harvest and rejoice in it.
Right.
Enjoy it.
Right.
Sit back with your feet crossed, honey,
right,
and enjoy it.
And I have to go back to something you said. And there may be blessings that come your way where you can reap the benefit of someone else putting in the work. Because when they're blessed, a lot of times when someone else is blessed, because somewhere along the way you might not been a blessing to that particular season.
Exactly.
But somewhere in someone else's season, you were a blessing to them, and you helped cultivate them then. So different seasons. So if this is your season to reap off someone else's work, reap it off of someone else's benefit, right?
Right. I remember Uncle Jerry used to always plant, and he would say, "I'm planting enough for our family, enough for the groundhogs, because that groundhog never failed.
Never failed.
And groundhogs eat anything that's in that ground. They're going to eat it." He said, "I plant enough for our family, for the groundhog, for all the neighbors, friends, and families." And sometimes that's what we have to do, cultivate enough for everybody to reap on it, and it's appreciated. So we just hope that we can be a blessing tonight, and go out and cultivate some things and reap that reward.
In due season, right?
Okay, so we're gonna end it for you guys there tonight. In our ending, in our commercial, we can take off with this things in the natural and the spiritual, and it's always funny. Everybody was like, "You guys are always so relatable," and that's because we take the natural and apply the spiritual to it.
It's all intertwined.
It's all intertwined. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna end it for you guys.
Yeah, so go ahead and like us,
Okay.
share us,
Okay.
leave us some comments, right?
Yeah.
Because we love it when you talk
We
to us,
love
right?
it. Exactly. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.
On how many different platforms?
It's a
Well,
lot
no
of them
matter
out there,
look,
right.
at so
You
many
can find us
different
somewhere.
social media platforms. You can find us on all of them, right?
Right, exactly. And even if you don't get us on the social media platforms, if you are in our contacts
Okay.
and you don't have social media, we do send text
Okay.
messages. But we're in this season of gifting is upon us.
Okay.
So go find this naturally
Okay.
spiritual book on any of those sites or even in some bookstores, some brick and mortar bookstores, and go ahead and gift it to someone.
Or call us and let us know.
Right, because we're in that season, all right? And we're just going to end it there for you guys, and we just hope you guys have an awfully blessed and harvesting night.
Good night.